We're back. That's probably fine. Back to where we were going. We were gonna go and find El Pino and probably kill him. To be fair, he started it. Where am I?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Isn't this a temple? Oh, it is overgrown.
This is sacred ground. You should not be here. Well, either leave or tell me what you want. Who are you?
I'm passing through.
Amistios. I'm not here to start trouble, but if that's what you want, I'll end it.
Yeah.
Your name? I'm Cassandra. Some called me the Eagle Bearer. I am Daphne, leader of the Daughters of Artemis. And you are maybe exactly who I've been looking for. And who would that be? A warrior, a hunter, one who straddles our world and the gods, one who will meet my challenge.
Bold of you to assume I straddle anything. But that's a tale for a different time.
When you put it like that, how could I not accept? There's a boar not too far from here. Kill it, then bring me its pelt. You want me to kill a pig? This is no ordinary boar. Let's see.
The way I see it, like, we come across quests,
Kill it, and
take
bring
them.
me the pelt. I'll be waiting.
Whether we do them or not,
your
they'll
reward.
be there if we want to do them. It's like, cool, I've got this quest now. So if I'm ever in the region of this boar, I can kill it and we'll be good. If I'm ever looking for something to do to push me up a little bit, I can kill it and we're good. What do you mean world map unavailable? Right, I am here. I need the Valley of the Nymph. Southeast, so around here. Let's hit this. One ahead north. Temple of Artemis, but it's overgrown and looks untended. Maybe all the patrons are too busy hunting. The additional little bit of wanted meter that I got for killing that guy, because the other guy saw, should absolutely go down because I killed the other guy.
Anything Amistios can help you with, stranger?
The war has brought this city to ruin. My earrings from this week were stolen in the night.
That's not surprising.
I'm sure the drachmi was taken by city bandits. Their leader urges them to prey on the Etera. He thinks we're defenseless.
You
Apparently
want me to
he's
kill the
right.
scum leading these bandits?
He must be struck down with all your strength.
Yeah.
I'll handle this.
Then I can rest easy.
I'm always
Leave
down
it to
to
me.
murder people for a good cause. Especially when it's close. Yeah. There's the camp. Let's see what we got. someone being held prisoner. Dog. That dog is my biggest concern. Not because it's difficult to fight, but because it will ruin my stealth. Is it a dog? I think it's a dog. There we go. Plus 5% damage on animals feels a little too situational. Having played through this game before, I feel like you don't fight animals often enough for that to be worth it.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
That's not right.
Horse is going nuts.
Don't move. Yes, I think. Let me check.
Okay, the horse has calmed down, but it's still not okay.
How'd they get here? Let's take a look. I bet you never saw it coming.
One thing I do appreciate about a game like this is, like, I'm choosing to be stealthy, but I absolutely do have the capability of just wandering in and killing all of them. Which is nice, I always appreciate that kind of thing. A lot of stealth games are like, no, you do stealth, or you die.
Collect my drachmae.
Oh, go and get out of there. The experience is probably worth that. Alright, and they're on the way back to the sync point. Go, Phobos. Well, they all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett. Tell you why.
Have you killed him?
Your man is
Yes.
dead.
We were fated to meet after all. Here, this is yours.
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't look like this life is offering you much. But another awaits aboard my ship. Sail with me. We need someone like you.
And Netera goes where she chooses, when she pleases. The confines of your ship are far too limiting for me.
You'd have loved Varnavas. But fine.
Also, like, we could use someone like you. She's done nothing to prove she's of any worth. She asked us to kill somebody and then paid us for it. I did not level 11 something, didn't I? Oh, there we go. A bow. Bow, dear. A female deer. Alright, more goodies. More goodies. 16, further progress. What's this? Let's hold on to this for the minute. Cool. Don't have to worry about being hunted again. Maybe I'll start hunting somebody else at some point. We'll see. Oh, there you are. Alright, so this should give us this region. I'd love to go to somewhere where you can see a view like this. Life goals. Alright. Southeast. Which suggests to me here. But he's in a fort. I don't think it's this, but let's definitely check that out.
Giddy up.
Let's go, Phobos.
Ella.
Yeah, there's the fort. Bigger than I thought it'd be. Where I just see to loot. You? There we go. Alright.
They'll be watching for me. There he is, hiding in plain sight.
The biggest risk with an area this large is always missing somebody when you're setting the tracking up. And so you become a little complacent. Feel like you've got everybody but you haven't and somebody sneaks up on you. Let's go say hello. This is honestly one of my favorite things to do in this game. You do it right, it feels so good. He's equipped for a fight. I want that to be one of my first goals. If I disable the alarm, then we'll have a good amount of leeway. Excellent. That'll be less of a worry now. Don't worry about it, buddy. Everything's fine. A lot of dudes down there. That's probably fine. That will probably eventually get someone's attention. Alright. So he's moved over there. I don't want to try assassinating him yet, because it could be that he's too strong to be killed in a single blow. Which is always frustrating to me. But if I try and assassinate him and that's the result, then the party starts. Right, no other way out of here except the entrance. There we go. Much better. I don't know what he was chasing, but that's one guy dealt with. And that is why we set the trap on the alarm. They've been alerted by something, they've probably found some bodies. And now they can't call for reinforcements.
Takes the rest of my life.
Hmm. Okay. I feel like the neck break was probably unnecessary, but it's fine. As long as they're dead. I guess you could call, like, stab into neck break the double tap of the melee combat world. The double tap of melee combat. So they're investigating now, they've seen bodies. Oh, that's that.
I haven't lost you for long. There she is. High or low, I'll find you. Do you see them? Nothing at all. Earn your pay. Find that Mistios. I'll watch your back. Eyes up! Report back to me! What? You're no match! Do it now! This was a bad idea. You have the look, but that's it. You won't get far.
Wait for it.
Hurt yourself. You will be avenged.
God damn. I mean, to be fair, it was pretty risky. Did that guy not know what was going on? Okay, that's interesting. While they're over there doing that, let's steal this treasure. Alright. That's right. Go off on your own. Storm clouds coming in. want to leave him for last. Because I always love the idea of, like, your enemy is holed up in somewhere that's heavily guarded. You get to them, they shout for the guards, like, your guards are all dead. Love that as a thing. Take some arrows, that'd be nice. Am I full on arrows? Yes. The captain and the pole march are probably going to be a fight, though, regardless of whether I sneak up on them or not. Yep. It just leaves the captain, and then he's all alone. And it will be perfect.
I'll find what that was.
And that's the fort done.
Why am I not surprised? Elpinor! You coward! Elpinor knew I would come for him. Used that imposter to lure me into a trap. Your plan failed, Elpinor. Soon you will join your imposter.
Alright. Western part, the Valley of the Snake. Why am I not surprised? Alright, let's do this, Phobos.
Let's go.
Alright, and we're off. That's a bear.
I've never seen so many olive trees. I should be extra careful in this area.
What an interesting location. Another branch. Following the road's probably going to take way longer.
Death is coming for you, Pinor.
Yeah, let's do this. And then we'll go and say hello to Alpino. What was that town in the distance? So he's likely not alone. There we go. Entrance to the cave.
Nicolaus warned me of snakes in the grass, but I wasn't expecting this.
Slaves. All right.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
It is 3 slaves, not 2. All right. Goddamn elite guards. Alright. The cave's actually quite a ways up the mountainside.
Hello? Who's there?
You see nothing.
This was done by some.
You're faster.
This is war!
And just the last one. Alright. I got an idea with this one. Huh. Hiding just inside. Oh well.
I can smell that Malakas's stench.
What a shame. We would have made you rich before we killed you. Don't fight it. The cult gets what it wants. We already have demons. We'll find your mother and you'll be dead.
Last piece. All done.
Killing me is a mistake.
Trusting you on Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive. The cult wanted you dead.
What
Cool.
cult?
And then you
Where are
wanted
they?
me, Del. Then you wanted me, Del. How is killing you anything like a mistake?
Small shard I found on El Pinor is like nothing I've ever seen. Might come in handy. I should try to stay out of sight.
Onto the rocks below. Hello?
Anything you need help with today, healer?
I have so many soldiers asking for blessing cloths, but the roads are so dangerous, I can't possibly deliver them.
Blessing cloths?
I write out the blessings of the gods and you wear them next to your skin to protect yourself in battle. I'm surprised you don't carry one yourself. Anyway,
Yeah, I think armor's
if the
probably
roads
going to do me
weren't
better.
overrun with bandits, I could get this to the people who wanted them. I need the money, but I don't want to risk my own neck.
I'm supposed to deliver it?
You understand perfectly then.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
I'll drop them
You'll
off
be
if I
well
remember.
rewarded.
Here, stranger.
Yeah, this ultimately does me better. Shotel with the curved blade. Yeah, it's fine. Back to focus. Hmm. I don't know why that's just activated now when I've been there before.
The physician said you'd be needing this.
Oh, just what I needed. Take this for your trouble, Mistios.
Excellent, I don't have to go back. Where did Phobos go?
Off we go now.
Malaka! If it isn't the Eagle Bearer herself. You got big since Kefalonia.
And you got old, Photios the dog's breath. Last time I saw you, I think I lit your ship on fire.
My ship and my beard. These days, thankfully, I've semi-retired.
Do people pay mercenaries here more than they did in Kefalonia?
Of course they do.
I can imagine so. There's probably more work for them.
Everyone pays more than Marcos. You're lucky I took all his crazy contracts.
I was a fast learner. He's a rotten cheat. I only accept the easy stuff now. I'm working as a watchman this very moment. The cushy job. Most days.
Once a mercenary, always a mercenary. It's a job you can never shake off.
Right you are. I'm learning that all the more now. Trouble goes and comes back twice.
Did something happen?
A couple of priests ransacked this treasury. They took the sapphires offered by a Thracian king. The bastards.
Your employer won't like that.
No, but you like this. Make an example of the thieves. You find them and the sapphires, and I pay you much better than you're used to in Kefalonia.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll help you. But
But what?
I haven't forgotten the old days. I owe you one, Photios. No reward necessary.
I thought I was getting soft.
So I'm hunting priests. Where do I start?
You sure they were priests?
Priests aren't used to thief business. They probably hid somewhere quiet. Check the caves west of here.
I wouldn't expect priests to be jewel thieves.
They didn't take the drachmi or the silver. They knew those sapphires were the most valuable things here. That's priest knowledge.
Shouldn't be long before I find them.
Harder to get rid of, though. Man, can you imagine being around during these times when these things were being built? Just the massive difference in architecture.
So this is the secret chamber. They're not ones for subtlety, are they?
The secret chamber of the Cult of the Snakes. With pillars wrapped in snakes.
So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all along.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
I feel like I should have at least something.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Right, here we go.
Thought these ridiculous costumes were a good idea.
Into the belly of the snake.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Demos hasn't arrived yet. Sorry, it's my first time. A new recruit? Welcome, welcome! There's a lot of people here. All share our common mind. Good. We're here to evaluate the strides taken by the cult since the last meeting. We haven't met for some time. Where did they come from? The land and across the seas. We assemble as a community. Here, there is no war. There are no sides.
Asking these questions should absolutely raise suspicions. These are all things you should already know as a cultist member.
You mentioned someone. Demos. Who is that? You'll learn his name very, very quickly. He's our leader. I'm sure he believes that, but no. He's our weapon. He's difficult, but he does important work for us. I don't envy his position one bit. I'll go talk to the others. Thank you. Yes, yes, before Demos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
Yeah, they won't look kindly on you bringing weapons. It looks like I might be the only person here who isn't armed.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Demos may ask for our hands next. Go on! Make your offering. We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the sister, you know, his kin. We need them, all of them.
To use them.
That information is not for Demos, of course. You know how volatile he is. He could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can he know we're about to capture his mother.
Okay.
You know where she is?
No, but it won't be long until we do, I assure you. She's the cult's next target.
And do what with her?
I would lower my voice if I were you. Just know she will be put to good use, unless she's uncontrollable.
Tell me about Demos.
He's shown us what we need to know. He's a machine, a weapon for the cult. Someone that unstable can't be trusted with such personal information.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition.
I'll need much more information to identify who these cultists are.
You're not listening. Forget them.
I'm still not convinced.
You. We need another opinion on this. Why split the resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not
Heracles.
without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Demos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or his father?
Neither.
You have a better idea.
The sibling, Cassandra.
She's as good as ours already. We need to look to the future.
No. Go after her. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I hear you perfectly well. You're just wrong. We need to look for the father now.
So that pretty much gives away who Deimos is, then. If Cassandra's the sibling.
Pull yourself together, Malaka! You're a fucking pig before slaughter!
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch, you're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson!
Does he deserve it?
Does it fucking matter, does it? What I say goes, no questions asked!
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking Archon?
I will. I'll kill Phidias.
I don't want it.
Well, you fucking have to want it, cause I say so. Take it!
No. He's yours.
You don't know what the fuck fun is. More for me. Fuck with me, and there's plenty more where that came from. Fuck up like that again, and I'll draw blood. Now get the fuck out of here before I get this traitor's blood on your robes. You! Someone was spotted going into your house. Guards were found
It's
dead
Pythia.
outside. Tell me who you talked to or I'll break your pretty face.
Please, I beg you. She forced me. I thought she would kill me.
She? I will kill you. What did you tell her? Speak! Before I really give you something to cry about.
Wish I could do something. But if I reveal myself now, this will all be for nothing.
I guess she's dead and I'm the cause, then. Really any other way to put it. Phidias, though. Who's Phidias?
We can't have two minds about this. The cult must decide.
Seriously, pretty much everybody's got a weapon except me.
Letters to and from the cult. Gods, they have a foothold in every part of the Greek world. We're in more danger than I thought. It's strange. I feel something. Towards the pyramid. It's covered in shards like albinos.
Except there's one shard missing. Which will be the one I took.
why you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
No.
My great warrior hasn't even arrived yet. Gather yourself and hold your tongue, fool. Show respect for the bloodline.
The bloodline.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. Everyone will be tested. You first. Go.
Surely it'd make more sense to do it in a specific order so you can remember who you have and haven't tested.
Go.
Or make the people you have tested stand somewhere else.
You. Go! You! Get up here!
Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, Deimos is our missing brother. The brother we thought dead. So, makes the question, if he plays Alexios, is Cassandra Deimos? The answer is yes. I've heard mixed opinions on who's better as Deimos. But I've only played it as Cassandra, so it doesn't really matter.
You're alive.
There were people in the temple. I couldn't see their faces. They... Herodotus. They control all of the Greek world. Everything.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herodotus. It's my brother.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens. We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The Cult of Kosmos called my brother Deimos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Cassandra, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Yeah, he's a target of the cult.
Pericles is the king of the free people of Athens.
King? Athens has no king. Pericles serves the people, not the other way around.
Serves the people. You're right. He's not much of a king.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
You weren't there, Herodotus. The cult controls everything. There's no stopping them.
Which is why you cannot turn away. They want to destroy all of the Greek world with this war.
I won't be some pawn in your scheme, Herodotus.
Destroy or
Don't
control?
do it for me then. Do it for your mother. If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
Why would it be in Athens?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say, anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you, but let's make it quick, Herodotus. First, Thermopylae. Then we go to Athens. I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
That's gonna take a while. Seven branches of the cult, leading to the 7 central sages.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
The 8th central member being the weapon. And then the ghost, whoever that is. Which is interesting because you'd think as the central member this is somebody that we would have been shown in there. No, I have no idea what separates this from any of these people.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
So the letters we found will reveal some of these cultists to begin with.
Kosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men, so I simply cut them open.
What What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
Peloponnesian League, Delian League, Silver Vein, Eyes of Cosmos, Heroes of the Cult, Worshippers of the Bloodline, Gods of the Aegean Sea.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
There.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
And that's everybody we have so far. So we'll start with these guys at some point. Alright, level 50 and I can have another set of weapons. Okay. So he's the one who had the bad luck of being beaten to death by Deimos. Hmm.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, there's the cave. on up and head on through. Deal with the priests. Why is deal capitalized? I assume like that it's very specifically means kill them.
This must be the cave Photius mentioned. Those priests came this way.
Wonder what's going on here. Can I do this? Of course he chooses now to move. A magic spear.
Maybe this one has the jewels.
Let's be anonymous for what? Anonymous for what?
Here's one of the priests. No sign of the sapphires.
The Sphena Fall. Alright. Don't want to forget that treasure, means I won't come back if I don't. And then it's a nice little boost. Alright. Yeah. Really want to get the second ability wheel. Only being able to assign 4 abilities at a time is kind of frustrating. Hill of the Sacred War.
Move.
Alright. That's probably the fort I'm after.
Don't you see me coming?
41, so that's definitely not somebody I want to just take out. If I could just kick him off a ledge, like a high enough ledge, sure, and we're near high ledges. But by long before level 41, they stop making enemies move when you kick them. It's like, cool, then what's the point of the ability then? Charge. There's a mercenary nearby. Also above me. These descriptions they have for the mercenaries and their names are kind of neat, and basically never matter. Like that, oh, she's really good at playing music and learns to play people as well as she plays music. She plays the lyre. And it's like, cool. But she's running around the middle of nowhere with armor on. You'd expect somebody with that kind of description to maybe just be hiding in plain sight as an entertainer. Maybe traveling from city to city, wherever her targets are, and it's like, nah. Man, these wolves are vicious. What a shame for that poor man. He's probably absolutely dead. I want to go back on my boat. Below the open seas. You took me further away to stop me.
This area will be well defended.
This horse GPS is weird. That's another camp. This seems kind of disrespectful. So where is that fort that I saw? That's gotta be it. Would have absolutely been quicker, just go from here. Alright, let's go, Phobos. Yeah, that's the fort. This got more complicated than it was intended to be.
I see them. Guards at the main gate. Smarter this time, the alarm is in the center of the fort rather than on one of the outer walls. Don't throw him backwards. Alright, now we take it carefully.
There is a pole march, so that'll probably be an issue. Main gate, don't want to throw him there.
You catch the latest gossip? We'll be setting down the ship use. What do we need with more spears? Trip all over ourselves with lightning. Rather carry a good stout sword to a fight. At least if it's one of the crowded, grunty, shoving type fights we've been seeing.
Careful. That probably could have gone better. There's the pole march. That is why critical assassinate is absolutely worth it. Wasn't there a chest around here? Interesting. Thank you for falling off on your own. Appreciate it. Please don't fall off on your own. It's not likely anybody's going to come up here. But let's not take the chance. My own little ladder. So nice of them to build it for me. Won't go down the ones I want it to go down, goes down the ones I don't want it to go down. Ooh. Oh yeah, I hit level 12. Yeah, it's all good. Let's continue with our murder spree. Good bunny. Excellent. So my actual target is in this building.
Here they are. Bit of blood on them, but the sapphires still shine.
So my assumption is the priests were killed by, what, their fence? Or whoever convinced them to steal stuff? Whatever it is, it's a deal gone wrong. And the priests seem to be dead. That might have been a mistake. That bear is tearing them apart. All the times to walk into a building with only one exit. Here comes the pole march. That might get somebody's attention. There we go. Now they're likely to assume that the body I killed was actually the bear. Oh, they killed the bear. Oh. Seriously, one of the worst things about playing games on PC is when your controller dies, it doesn't pause. Console games are so good about that, and it frustrates me that PC games aren't. Oh, he's going for it. I guess they're assuming dead bodies regardless means all reinforcements. Why would booby trap it? The discrepancy you get with like AI characters like this. Like, that guy just walked past a dead bear that I think he helped kill.
Stop right there!
And it's like, what happened to these guys? Like 2 minutes later. soon as I get the chance, I'm upgrading like everything I've got that deals with assassination damage. Because the more damage I do with assassination attacks, meaning the more people I can just assassinate instantly rather than stealth attacks, the better. Hello? Go cause some havoc. Go cause some havoc. Stupid animals. It's just gonna go wander back around its cage. The Paul March being like, oh, what are these bodies? Like, you fought the bear over the bodies. These people. That's the second helmet of Ares I've found in this place.
This smells awful. Who would drink an elixir made from this?
Oh, the bear scroll. Phone call. From a number I don't recognize. Something to deal with later. Anyway. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Goodbye. Let's kill that last guy. Where's that cat? The cat that I freed and didn't actually help at all. Perfect. Alright, so that's all good. Yeah, let's just fast travel back here. There it is. It's being hidden on the compass by the log. Which is something I never check in towns anyway. I like daily quests or something. None of this matters.
Good news. Found the sapphires.
Should I ask why they're bloody?
Well, the priests couldn't cut it as thieves.
You said you'd do it for free. But we both know that was horse shit. Here, take this.
Here, old man.
Here's a little trinket from the treasury. No one will miss it.
Let's hope not. Or you'll send another mercenary after me. Goodbye, Photios.
If you ever see that dog Marcos again, tell him you demand minimum wage.
This is ancient Greece. Has minimum wage a thing? I suppose it could be. Man, I spent so much time on this side of the world. So easy to forget that a lot of the early game takes place just over here. I should use my horse for this. Ah, a road. I've only been welcoming like one military camp. Malice.
Come on. Easy.
There it is, the Lion of Leonidas.
Thermopyle. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
Yeah, the freedom from the
There's
oppression of the
nothing here but
Persians.
ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
little late, Clem.
The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
How you doing, Clem?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
Yeah, we're going. Discovered the cult, discovered the brother's still alive.
What happened to Leonidas?
Killed a
after
lot
the
of
battle?
people.
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels,
Everything's
I
a
heard
shape,
whispers
Cassandra.
of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They're one of the biggest plot tumors Assassin's Creed has that it will not let go of.
And were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I
The
trust
first
you.
civilization as a concept, when it was first revealed as a big twist, was kind of interesting, and then they proceeded to do absolutely nothing of interest with it.
We must sail to the island of Andros.
And we're at the point
I'll
now
meet
where
you
it's
at
like,
my
whenever
ship.
they bring it up, it's like, can we just drop this? It's not interesting.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Andros. There. But it's like, did you finish 2, Clem? Did you finish Assassin's Creed 2? This time it's Ezio. Heart syndrome. The problem with Kingdom Hearts, more than anything, was too many games on too many platforms. If you wanted to get the story, you had to own like 7 systems. Assassin's Creed problem was that it was just a game a year, which was too much. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 ends
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my way.
with...
Seeking help from the
God,
gods
what is it?
put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension. All we can do is follow their lead.
You finally get the piece of Eden that you and the enemies have been searching for like 20 years, and place it into a specific pedestal or whatever in the Vatican. It's been a long time since I've done it, I don't remember the specifics. And it reveals that there was a civilization that came before mankind, and they were destroyed by a solar flare, and there's another solar flare coming in 2012.
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
And you have to work to find the way to stop it, and that was the ending of Assassin's Creed 2. The big twist.
Cult of Kosmos now has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them. Is he always this positive?
And it's like, it's an interesting idea.
That's why I like him. First, we need to go to Andros.
And they proceeded to do basically nothing with it. And then, like, Assassin's Creed 3 comes out and wraps that plot up, and the solar flare hits. And they've gotten to the place where they need to be. And Desmond sacrifices his life to release Juno, who is somebody that... I don't even remember their name. Minerva, maybe? They were all called after Roman gods. And, like, Minerva was like, don't release Juno. She'll take over the world and enslave humanity. And they released Juno and at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, and Desmond dies to do it. And she stops the solar flare and mankind survives. And it's like, oh, now Juno's going to be the big bad of the series. And...
What do you mean?
yeah, the boss of Mega Man Legends. There we go. So Juno's suggested to be like the big bad of the series from this point. And she appears briefly in later games. It's like, oh, she's doing something, she's plotting something, yada yada yada. And it adds up to absolutely nothing. And eventually they just killed her off in a spin-off comic. There was a significant chunk of time where Assassin's Creed wasn't even doing modern day stuff. Like in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you never leave the Animus. There's one sequence in the game that's completely optional where it's like, oh, Juno's taken control of the Animus and is making you experience the events of one of the descendants of the people you're playing as in World War I. As that's kind of interesting, doesn't add up to anything. And I think that was the last time she appeared in the games. Origins comes around, and as far as I'm aware, she's nowhere to be found in it. And she's just killed off in the comics, and that's it. The big plot line they've been building up to just ends there. And since then, they've had no real plot to go on since. And so the modern day plot of Assassin's Creed and anything to do with the first civilization has just been a plot tumor. It hasn't mattered, and whenever they bring it up, it's distracting and takes you out of the game. And it'll happen in this. There's a point later in the game where we'll find something, and then the game stops and says, cool, we have to go there in the modern day. And so the game stops for you to play as the character in the modern day who barely appears. And you just swim through some caves, and then it's like, oh, we've got to go back into the Animus now. It's like, cool, what was the point of that? Why does this plotline exist? That's the thing, Assassin's Creed is essentially an anthology series, and it works better that way. Originally, the big bad was the Templars, and like the Templars going through history and the conflict with the Assassins. And then they dropped that, and when we get to Assassin's Creed Origins, it's like, oh, the precursors of the Assassins and the Templars, and it's like, it's really not. Yeah, pretty much. And the end result is, whenever they take you back to the modern world, like the modern period in Assassin's Creed, it's like, why? Make it a series of disconnected stories in different places throughout history. Drop the modern day plot, because it doesn't matter. And you haven't made it matter in, like, 10 years. It's like, go into the pause menu. I don't even have an option to leave the Animus. It's that unnecessary. I remember in Assassin's Creed 2 where you could leave the Animus at any time and talk to your party. And a big part of what helped that was you had a group of people who had been characterized around you. The main character we have at this point, in this game, in the modern world, has a team around you, and they all have witty banter and snarky retorts whenever you talk to them, but you only talk to them for very brief periods whenever you come out of the Animus. Which is entirely scripted now. And again, doesn't matter. In all honesty, the non-essential nature of the modern day stuff goes back to the original. It was a framing device that didn't need to exist, but there was the idea that maybe it'll add up to something, and then it didn't. And now we're completely beyond the need of that framing device. It never needed to exist in the first place. But while it was there was the option to do something interesting with it. And that didn't happen. That went better than I expected. It's a shark in a video game. They're always going to attack people. Despite the fact that in real life, sharks are more likely to just stay away from you. And if they go anywhere near you, it's because they're curious, not because they're specifically seeking you out to attack. Thank you, Clem. So how's your day off going? I assume you've only just recently woken up. I want to change this crew. Like, it's bothering me. Bad hazard. Hmm. Yeah, that's good. This will get me 3 lieutenants. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea for me to just spend some time killing people. And by killing people, I mean destroying ships for salvage. Could we dock, please? Anybody? We're not docked. Get out of bed, though, which angers you. Does DoorDash not deliver to your bed?
Ready oars for docking?
Have a refrigerator in your room. Fill it with, like, I don't know, fruit or shit. Fill it with chocolate and fruit.
But I need those records.
What's going on?
I'm here to check the warehouse's taxation records, but I'm being refused entry.
I have a fridge right next to my bed.
Fine.
Like, it's
Wheels
right
of
there.
Evia will be greased once more.
That's largely because I can't get to the main fridge at night.
To work this time, Agapios. The
And
guards
sometimes
are
I
under
want to
strict
drink.
orders to not let anyone in or out of the warehouse. It's an order they will enforce, my friend. Take my advice.
Like, it's not a proper
Stay
fridge,
away
like a
from that
mini fridge, but it's a big mini fridge.
It's lucky your friend warned you.
It's very important for in the
Just as
summer.
corrupt as the rest of Evia. I fear there's nobody honest left.
This world is a haven for liars. Trust no one.
But I
Not
do
even
trust.
yourself.
I trust in what Evia was, and what she can be again.
What's causing the corruption?
A group called the Daggers strangling Evia with their greed. They work from the shadows, controlling the nation with bribery and blackmail. The other reason I need the taxation records from that warehouse. I'm following a parchment trail which I believe will lead me to the person behind it all.
What if I'm the person behind it all and you've just said all of that to me?
Guarded warehouses. Perhaps the shine on my drachmi can convince you to do it for me. Huh?
Yeah, sure, I'm probably going to get to kill some
I'll get
people.
the records for you.
Perhaps there is someone left in Evia who can be trusted.
Where can I find the records you're looking for?
I'll need a lot of evidence to find the person behind the dagger. One set of records won't be enough. They'll be scattered around the warehouse. And be sure to check the guard captain. Anything important he'll have on him.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the man behind the dagger?
Other than he may not be a man, only his reputation is known. Cruel, driven by greed, leaving noose around the neck of Evia. If we can't find out who he is and stop him, our fate is that of the Retrias. Total ruin!
Okay.
The dagger? Dramatic name. Any particular reason?
They stab at Evia without honor. From the shadows, unseen, bleeding our nation of its lifeblood. A dramatic name, perhaps, but apt.
I'll find the
I
records.
suppose they didn't want to call
Guards
themselves the
don't stand a
parasite.
chance.
They don't deserve a chance.
For Evia to survive, corruption and those who spread it must be crushed. I'll wait for you here.
The warehouse. The warehouse grounds. There's the warehouse dock.
Hmm. I did only come here to get the sync point. Yeah, let's just get the sync point and then go. It's important we reach that island. Yeah, I think once we reach the island, we'll call it on Assassin's Creed, and I'll switch to something a little more focused that I've been wanting to do on stream for a while. Is there a Detective Barbie game? I'm gonna need you to cite your sources on that one, Clem. There is. Cool. What system is it for? Craig played it, alright. Do I recall that happening? I didn't see Craig play it, but do I recall that happening? It's been a while since I've been in Craig stream. Last thing I saw him playing was 16, FF16. Point and click search the screen game, so probably PC. Excellent, I'll make sure not to play it. Random point redeem.
Get ready to set sail. Welcome back. Where shall we go?
If I can keep up the energy to keep playing games on stream again, like, I should bring the point redemptions back. Yeah, I'm streaming a bit. It's understandable. Life happens. Well, I've been streaming less than I want to be fair.
The Bay of Marathon is Marathon. You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
Aside with the...
Start rowing! And throw! Arthur, take your boat!
Like, that's one of the main reasons why I turned off point redemptions.
There's salvage nearby.
That's fair enough. Is it keeping your neck still that's the problem? You're not moving your neck enough while you're streaming? Or are you holding your neck in a bad place while you stream? Damn. I installed Assassin's Creed 4 on my Steam Deck, and I started a little bit of it to make sure it works. The problem with Ubisoft games on PC... Too late, Ninja. It's not gonna work this time. You can't try and hit me with my own suggestion. Yeah. I got Black Flag downloaded on my Steam Deck. And it's like, this is a game I'd love to play portable. It's the reason why I bought the Rebel Collection on Switch anyway. But the whole issue with playing Ubisoft games on PC is the demand that you connect to your Ubisoft account with it. Because you can't just launch games through Steam for these companies, they have to be awkward with it. So I was looking up solutions for it if I ever want to play the Steam Deck out of the house. Maybe I'll go on a long train journey at some point and be like, I'll take my Steam Deck. Which isn't likely because that thing was like it's 550 fucking pound. So I'm probably never taking that thing out of the house, but still, it's not the point. If I'm ever away from an internet connection, like, how do I play these games? And it turns out there is something you can do with Ubisoft games. You start them up, have them connect and sync to the Ubisoft cloud, and then you can set them after that to always launch in offline mode. So I can play that on there. And I think the only problem is I don't get cloud saves for it, which is frustrating. The point is, playing like Ubisoft and EA games on Steam Deck is more of a hassle than it should be. So how you doing, Ninja? Also, I completely missed your answer about your neck. Didn't hurt until you move it a certain way. It could be keeping it still for too long. That's interesting. Knows the body's a fucking mess just as an existence. I have an issue sometimes where my right calf, and it's specifically my right calf, will cramp up, and it hurts so fucking badly, and I don't know how to stop that. If I'm lucky, I can notice it as it's about to start happening, and I straighten my leg and I tense up super bad and hope that it's going to go away quickly, because if it lasts like a minute, that's it. I'm limping for a day, and it's fucking crazy. Fuck off. Like, the body is just awful. I would like to upgrade. Someone's making pizza. Just making pizza at 1 in the afternoon. Oh yeah, there was another ship. I'm sorry, I forgot about you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not kill you all. Yeah, this whole idea I've got of new breakfast, it won't be pizza. Alright, like I say, Clem, we're gonna head over to that island, call it on Assassin's Creed, and switch to something a little more focused. So if we're gone when you come back, we'll be coming back. Yeah, I like the idea with these daytime streams of just being able to play a little whatever, not being super committed to anything. Streaming specifically for the fun of it. It's nice. And it's something I hope you guys all feel like you can just join. I mean, I hope you feel like you can join any stream I'm doing regardless without any real concerns or commitments. What I hope, like, specifically the daytime streams, as something like a lot more laid back. Like something you feel you can join if you want to, or not join if you don't want to.
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a plan.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra. Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles. I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble.
Is this the place?
In almost 3 hours, we've learned the existence of the Cult of Kosmos, that the brother we thought died after being thrown off a cliff as a baby is still alive. We haven't learned that I enjoy killing people. That was something we already knew.
Here it is.
Mostly that. It's a fucking bear.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get
Favorite
inside?
pastime.
I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything.
So do it faster.
Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I feel like you could have shaped it so it doesn't look like a broken in half spear.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift.
We are the main characters of
Everyone
video
understands
games. That
Some
is our
recognize
gift.
the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you.
I hate dealing with this place. Not because it's bad or anything, just it's kind of tedious.
By the gods, who built all this?
Like, you'll fast travel back here regularly, open the door, and have to run all the way through, and then all the way back. Every time, and it's just... it's tedious.
Like this exist?
Especially when you can't sprint.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
It's ultimately where a lot of this game falls down, in a lot of tedium.
Something's glowing over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
And now here we are back in the modern day nonsense.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
The worst thing about it is, Ninja, they do this so infrequently. It comes up like maybe 4 times over the course of 80 hours. It's like, cool, what's the point?
No time to rest. Abstergo goons could be tracking us down right now.
And the rest of us will be ready for them. If you burn out here, our mission will be done.
They told me you had a cheerful bedside manner.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday, and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
Because, like I was saying earlier, it's a plot tumor, and they refuse to cut it out.
Therapist.
I don't care.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Too bad we had to leave.
It's like, look at all this stuff you can interact with. And it's like, cool, all these details and ideas and character bits that they're putting here for characters you'll never get to meet and talk to for anything. And none of it matters.
The center of the universe.
Yeah.
Check my email.
Hier soir.
What was your next question going to be, Ninja?
The lost book.
If any of it matters. Not to the game you're actually here to play, no. Like, especially at this point, are you here for the modern day nonsense that goes nowhere every game? Or are you here for the game that was actually advertised, which is Ancient Greece?
I'll leave.
Honestly, do not give it. I'm not even gonna pretend to give a shit anymore.
Eagles are fine and all, but a pimp.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, at this point, just straight up make it an anthology series.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Now back to the point we actually care about. So here's the fun thing as well, like...
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
There's a point in the game where one of the quests you get is to find your real father, your birth father, and you find him. And I stopped playing the game for months after that. Because it was like, oh yeah, more Assassin's Creed overarching plot bullshit. Of like, go out and find the pieces of Eden. And it's like, no. No. I don't want to do that. This game was so much better and more interesting when you weren't pushing the nonsense that has become bloated and overdone and unnecessary. And it killed my interest in this game for months.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Yeah, almost the entire fucking game. Yeah.
Time to talk!
Like, the game has a lot going on that is so much more interesting than the modern stuff and the pieces of Eden and First Civilization stuff.
Come on, little brother.
Not really,
you have
no.
to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
It's not surprising, though.
The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on
Little
your
bitch,
own.
then.
Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
Mm-hmm.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him.
What do you mean,
When
find
I do,
me?
he'll wish
You stumbled across me.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Mirini. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
You won't be saying that when you're taking your own teeth out your throat.
Weak? I've had to kill for much longer than you've had to.
Oh, I'm so scared. I have an army behind me. One false move, and you're obliterated. That's the plan.
The cult let Mirini live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
It's not how blood works, genius.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do.
Oh, that's an instant meme from a long time ago.
Chance.
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
You want to do this?
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Cool. Slap me again, and I will break your fucking wrist.
Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
The sound of that slap was ridiculous as well, like the lightest tap. This is a guy who was introduced to us by beating a man to death with his bare hands, and he just gives us a light tap.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right, there was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here.
Told my space will grade
Cult's
itself,
already
and it
moving,
did.
he told
And
me
now it will
himself.
stab people
They're
more.
going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
Because he's incredibly
We have to
overconfident.
get to Athens, toward
He thinks
Pericles.
himself
And we need
unstoppable.
to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Alright, let's get that upgrade. Oh, we won something. Let me set this quest and we'll save it. I need 2 more fragments. The cultist on the island. Nah, we'll do that later. Hey, Amber. Appreciate the work. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for Assassin's Creed today. So, what we're going to do, what time are we on? 1:30. We got time. We're going to do a BRB and come back with something we'll be a little more focused on. Because this game is probably going to go over the course of, like, however long. Do I have a couple of hours to do whatever? Assassin's Creed. Let's have something else as well. So go stretch your legs, get yourself some breakfast. And we'll be right back with another game. Don't go anywhere.